Alright folks, I'm going to play Digdug and Digdug 2 today. I'm going to try to make it as far as I can on 1 credit. Digdug was released by Namco for the Japanese arcades in 1982. Then was released in North America by Atari. The players dig underground tunnels to attack enemies in each level, and you eliminate enemies by either pumping them up with your pump or dropping rocks on them. After dropping 2 rocks, a fruit will pop up and you can grab that for extra points as well. You move to the next level by either killing all the enemies or letting the last one escape. The enemies are stunned while they are pumped up, but will slowly deflate over time. The enemy can move through the dirt, but they are unable to attack while they are in until they materialize back in a tunnel. The game has 255 stages. At 256, the game bugs out and ends up killing all your men. The bug was caused by an 8-bit integer overflow, which in turn spawned a puka over Digdug's head, which basically killed each Digdug as it popped up. In North America, the game sold 22,228 arcade cabinets by the end of 1982, earning $46,300,000. Equivalent today would be $151 million in cabinet sales. The game prompted a fad for digging games. There were clones like Zigzag and Anteater, and other games like Boulder Dash and Digger Man. It also had sequels: Digdug 2, Digdug Arrangement, a 3D remake of Digdug Deeper, a DS version, Digdug Digging Strike, and a massive multiplayer Digdug Island, which only lasted a year, and also 2 Digdug themed slot machines. The game was designed to work on the Galaga hardware by the developers. They also wanted to allow player-designed mazes, but that did not pan out. The sequel, Digdug 2 Trouble in Paradise, got rid of the side view and opted for an overhead view of an island maze. They kept the same enemies, but they gave Digdug another weapon besides his air pump, which was the jackhammer, and he used that at fault lines to create faults on the ground. Once both ends of the fault touched water, that section of the ground would sink into the ocean, killing all creatures on it, and yourself if you were on it as well. Once 3 pieces of the island were cut off, then a fruit would appear for bonus points, just like the rocks. the game was not nearly as popular or successful as its predecessor due to its departure from the original Maze Chase gameplay, its time of release, and the lack of the original's free movement are believed to have contributed to this. When 1 or 2 or 3 on later rounds, enemies remain on the island, the enemies will head to the edge of the island and jump into the water, killing themselves and ending the round. Digdug 2 was ported to the Nintendo Entertainment Center in 1989 and also was ported to the PlayStation Portable in 2005 as part of the Namco Museum Battle Collection. Also released on Nintendo DS in September of 2007 and released on the Wii console, but only in Japan on October 2009. And as you can see, if you watch through this segment of the video, I totally forgot about the jackhammer part, that you could sink the islands. So I didn't do as good as I should have. To me, adding that extra gameplay mechanic and the fact that they took away the side view actually made the game worse. So this sequel I do not like near as much as the original. The monsters are able to phase through the fault lines, kind of like they do through the dirt in the original game. I believe the Frygar's fire is a little bit longer too. And as always, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. I am a small channel and trying to grow. And on that note, I will leave you to the video.